We start off this real big with a lot of energy.
Exciting.
That's what we like here.
Oh, my gosh. We're so lucky.
We're lucky today.
Here we are today
Very
at All
lucky.
Things Comedy Studios. Kevin Farley. I'm Carissa
Kevin.
Kosta. And we're lucky we have Lahna Turner in the house.
Thank you, Lahna.
I'm the lucky one.
Seriously, thanks a lot.
This is great. So you have a podcast.
How did you get here?
Oh,
I mean, you talked to Carissa, and then
yeah, we hooked it up through the ATC connection.
That's an ATC connection.
ATC connection.
Well, see, that's the benefit of being on the ATC. I
know,
love
it's
it.
great.
Yeah. No, this is awesome.
It's the coolest. Yeah, we've
Thank
been
you
trying to
very
get you on since your podcast started, which was, what, 6 months ago? No, more than that.
It's deceiving because we had the podcast for a year and then we let it go for a little while. So we have like all these old episodes that we put back up, and then we've been doing it. We're almost up on a year now.
Okay,
our second
cool.
year. So yeah,
we've been
Cool.
trying to do it for a year, basically.
Cool.
We're not so consistent with our scheduling.
No.
Here
So
at Farley
hard.
Brothers, it's really hard.
Well, it's really the Farley brothers. You know, I'm always out.
Make it a little harder.
Yeah, they make it
Farley's
a little
make it a little bit harder.
Yeah, we're not as consistent. I'm always gone. This summer in particular.
You were gone
really
a
bad.
ton. So
Really
yeah. Anyway, we
bad,
apologize. It took
No,
so long
it's
to get you
okay.
here, but
Yeah.
so
Thank
happy you're here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now, what else? What's going on?
let's just go on about that the whole time.
Is it
Yeah, the
just
whole
you and
time.
your podcast?
What's that?
Is it
no,
just you?
my husband and I have it together. So
your
he's a
husband?
comedian as well. You actually, well, Ralphie May.
Ralphie's your husband.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for
That's
now.
awesome. For now.
Yeah,
But Ralphie's on the road a lot.
he's on the road all the time.
I see him out on the bus, and I see him in Iowa. I saw him.
Have you seen the bus?
I've seen the bus.
Oh wow,
Well, I
you were in
saw we
Iowa.
were-
How sad
Well, this was
for
like
both of
maybe
you.
a
No.
year ago. I know we were at
You're
the
both in
Iowa.
Iowa. No, I actually love going to Iowa because you can eat the air. It's so clean.
It
but
is.
But the fact that you ran into him on his bus that's crazy.
No, I didn't run into him. I just saw the bus.
Oh.
He was coming in after I got done with the Diamond Joe Casino in Dubuque, Iowa. And then
Dubuque.
Ralphie was rolling in with his bus after I left.
Oh, that's
But
cool. Yeah.
I think, I see him out there all the time. I mean, he's got the bus.
That's all he does. He's just
Yeah.
on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing great, though. God. And so how long you guys been married?
We've just finished our 10-year anniversary in July.
Yeah, that's
my
great.
gosh.
We've been together for
Congratulations.
17 years.
17.
God.
Yeah.
Now, do you think the separation helps or hurts?
Oh, that's an
That's
interesting,
an interesting
thing
question.
today.
Look at
'cause
that. Going right at you with that one.
It's hard, man. Like
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've had a rough summer, and I don't know, man. This is not fun.
Well, no, it
This
isn't.
conversation, because we've been having a lot of trouble lately. Like,
Oh, I'm
he's
sorry.
not
Well, we don't
feeling
have to
well.
talk about
no,
that.
it's okay. But like the road is tough. I used to go to him all the time on the road, and
Yeah.
that was challenging. So we're just figuring out how to.
Yeah. It's
Make-
Hard
hard.
with the family, too.
How many
Yeah.
kids you guys have?
We have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Are they little?
they're pretty little. They're 6 and 7.
Oh.
So they're awesome. They're like the best things ever.
Yeah.
They start
that's
school?
Cool.
Are they back at
Yeah,
school?
they're back in school, which is great too, because that means I have more time.
Right.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
School starts now, right?
School started like 2 weeks ago almost. Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, that's great. It starts early now.
Yeah.
No, really early.
Really early. Is your kid in school?
She's in preschool. We're still on break.
Oh yeah, the preschools, they kind of mess you up, and you
I
have to pay a
know.
lot more.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, you're still on break, so it'll
Yeah,
be
still
a
on
little
break.
while.
How old is yours?
4.
Oh, that's the best.
I know. 4 is really fun. And yeah, it's pretty great because I just dumped her at her friend's house today. So
Yeah.
like they're old enough now where she can do a play date and I don't have to be there,
Oh, that's cool.
which is super great.
Just drop her
Yeah.
off at that special uncle.
Yep.
And don't worry.
Everything's going to be fine.
Everything's fine.
I've told her about her own body parts. She knows what a vagina is. Everything's fine.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that's what they say. Like, you should tell them the proper
You should?
names. And then
And she's 4, so she might as well learn how to use it.
yeah.
There you go.
She did actually say the other day, she's been really liking to sleep naked because it's hot in our house. And she did say, like, don't worry, Mama, I'm just touching my vagina.
Yeah.
That's
I was like,
funny.
all right.
Yeah, no, my son, we have a babysitter that's cute, and he's like, Mommy, Megan's boobies make my pee-pee tingle. You're like, all right, yeah. We already, yes, and they will for it's gonna, get used to it. Yes.
Megan's boobies are now fried on your brain.
Yep. You'll be looking at Megan's boobies for the rest of your life.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. When they start
Pee-pee tingle. What if I said that to a girl on the day?
Hey, baby.
Hey, I just got to say, this is a great restaurant. This is a really wonderful evening, but your boobies make my teeth tingle.
If she takes you home, then you got to worry. She'll be like, oh, I like the pee-pee tingle.
Wow, your boobies really make my pee-pee tingle.
It's hilarious. One time I was in a public restroom with him, and he was sitting on the potty doing his business, and he yells out, Mommy, my pee-pee's growing. And I hear like three women just crack up.
That's another thing. It'd be hilarious as an adult to do.
Yeah, just do that.
You're in bed with a girl, and you go, "Whoa, my pee-pee's growing!
Look at it!
Look at it go!
Why is this happening?
What's happening?
Check it out.
Yeah. Even then, you're like, and then when you come, you go, "Oh my god, that's awesome!
What was that? Mommy!
What came out?" Or I'll get really freaked out when I come. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What'd you make me do? I hurt myself. I would love to do that.
That's like
I fucking hurt myself. What'd you make me do?
there needs to be some deleted scenes from Big. Big deleted scenes.
Yeah, big deletes. Yeah, it was gonna be R. It was gonna be R. Yeah, Big was gonna be R, and he'd be like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is that? What is that shit? Came on me." But Tom Hanks having to act that.
Oh my God! But then you have to end that sentence with, "Mommy, why?"
Mommy, why? Mommy, why?
Oh
I gotta call my mommy. Something happened. You made me do something. I have to call my mommy.
Call your mom. Do it.
Call my mommy. Mommy, I'm with this girl. Say hello to my mommy. Hello, Mrs. Farley. She made me do something. My pee-pee grew, and then something came out of that.
Oh, well.
And then your mom's like, "What did you do? What did she do? Let me talk to her. Let me talk to her. What are you doing to my son?" "Mrs. Farley, there's something really fucked up here." "No, you're fucked up. Get out of there."
My friend, or my Adelaide's little friend, her older brother just turned 12, and they were talking about how his he's getting like puffy nipples.
He is?
Kind of like in that way that like when you're like 12, 13, he's like,
Yeah, he started
guys,
getting
they get a little
moves.
bit like, puffy.
He's getting puffy nipples.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know.
Puberty is
Oh,
frightening.
it's so scary.
I
Listen.
had the worst puberty of all.
What happened?
I was the stinky, smelly girl in junior high. Like I had the
Interesting.
armpit hair, like
Wow.
straight up armpit hair, like. Ew. Yeah.
Nobody think it was that bad.
Oh
but-
no, it was that bad. It was that bad. We moved from Canada to Texas, and like nobody was paying attention. Puberty hit that summer. Started at a new junior high. Had no friends. Walked in. Nobody.
Oh,
Yeah, nobody
God.
sat me down and did the whole. Hey, this is deodorant. This is a razor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. Hence
Did you
the
have
current comment.
parents? I mean,
Yes.
were they around?
Yes, which makes it even
yeah.
worse.
Parents.
Thank
I
you.
just didn't know if they maybe
Yeah.
Yeah, where were they? I don't know. I know.
I know. I knew that. But sometimes they just let that stuff slide.
Oh, my mom was she, to this day, she can't really talk about stuff, but I mean, she ordered there was an insert in 17 magazine where you could send away for a period starter kit.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
It was it
What does
came
that
with
even mean?
it was a box that came in the mail 6 weeks later, and it was a tampon and a pad and some brochures, and that she just handed me the box.
And said you
It was
figure this
figure
out.
it
My
out.
mom did something very similar to
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's crazy. You got to sit down and talk to them.
Crazy.
I don't think back in the old days, my dad, I remember we had a parent kid sex education class where dad came with me.
Ooh.
And we sat there
wow.
and Dr. Doherty drew a big penis on the chalkboard or something like that. And my dad pokes me and goes, "Look at that thing." And I'm looking at him going, "What? You're worse than me."
Did you go in
And
there
he's
not
like,
knowing?
he drew a vagina, and my dad's like, "It's a vagina."
Oh my God.
I go, "Dad, stop it." I'm in 5th grade, and he's laughing, he's giggling about the doctor
So
drawing
he
a
took you to this classroom setting so that he didn't have to talk to you about it.
Yeah, he was just like, well, no, the school offered it. They're like, You can bring your dad, so it just lets the parents off the hook and say, I'm going to that. That'll be great.
Yeah, I don't have to talk about it.
I don't have to talk about it. So we just sit in class and let the doctor talk about it. So the doctor drew like everything on the
Oh, my
board,
God.
put down diagrams, and my dad's giggling out loud. Like, I almost got in trouble. My dad almost got in trouble.
Oh, that's so funny. He
hilarious.
gets kicked out.
Yeah.
My daughter, who's very young to have asked, but she asked about the birds and the bees, and it was precipitated by the fact that she was at school and she was singing My Anaconda. You know, my anaconda
don't want
none
one.
unless you got buns on. And another little girl said, well, that's about a pee-pee. And at the same age, but she has an older brother. And my daughter was like, no, it's not. It's a snake. And they ended up getting in a fight,
no.
she and the little girl. And the teacher had to intervene. And then my daughter had to come home and ask me why she got in trouble. And so I had to explain to her that the anaconda was actually like it's poetry, and then,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
she's like,
yeah.
but I don't understand. I'm like, well, the anaconda or the boy likes the big booty. I had to like literally tell
You
her
had to
about
explain the anaconda
because of that song.
Thanks,
Yeah.
pop music.
Yeah, I was like,
Jesus.
Well, that's another one. But there's another song that my brother had to explain because he's like, and then we did it in the bathroom, and then and what'd she say? And then we did it in the thong. You know that song?
Yeah, it wasn't me. That
It
one.
wasn't me. And then we did it in the... He's like, no. And I think one lyric is like, and then I fucked her. And it's like so slid in there. And my brother's like, what the fuck? And, and their kids are singing it all over the house. And then I fucked her in the bathroom. And then it wasn't me. And then I fucked her in the sidewalk. And it wasn't me. And he's like, what are you singing? What is that song? And he's like, it's all over the radio.
Oh.
And it's like, whoa, fuck. Is that ever just like, and then I fucked her in the bathroom, fucked her in the shower, fucked her in this. And my brother's like, we've lost our goddamn mind. It's on the radio.
and worst of all,
Yeah.
the song's teaching them to lie, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I lied.
like,
Right.
If you're gonna
It
fuck
wasn't
them in
me.
the bathroom, you admit
Yeah,
that
own up
shit.
to
You
it.
don't,
Yeah.
don't be a cheater.
Right.
Exactly.
That's the worst
You can't
part.
have all
It is
of
a
these.
horrible song.
Yeah.
And then I fucked her in the bath. It wasn't me.
And the other girl's just creepy watching in every room. She just like, what did
I
you
was
do?
there.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Yeah, horrible tune. Horrible tune. Not teaching kids anything.
Did your brothers not tell you anything? Like, did you
No,
really learn stuff for the
I
first
learned
time?
from Leo Perna and Playboy. I remember picking up a Playboy, and Leo Perna told me how to whack off. My friend, yeah, he's like, you play around, and then stuff comes out.
He did. That's
Yeah, when that's the way you figured it out. As you play, your buddies hanging out, and then they go, "There's this thing called Playboy," and we used to go. We stole one, from the store, and we looked at it, and we're like, "Holy fuck!" That's how I learned.
I wonder how many guys have that story where they stole a Playboy and the shopkeeper
lot.
sees them and
They
just is
see
like,
it, let it
go
go.
ahead.
Go
Just-
ahead.
I
Yeah.
think
Jerk
there's
off.
probably like in the budget in the line item.
Yeah.
It's just like Playboys for young boys.
But I
like,
mean,
it's
now, God Lord,
donation.
Oh, I know.
now, I mean, a kid could just click on
Oh,
a thing.
boy.
I mean, now it's so. If I had a kid, that would be my most fear, especially with a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter. It's just the wrong click of a computer,
Things
and
can go so dark
Yeah.
so
and
fast.
the kid's eyes go
Someone's,
from
like,
boring,
fisting.
boring, boring. What?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
our grandfather, it was like an
Fisting.
illustration on the side of an aircraft.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to jerk off to
Right.
that. Oh. And then
Oh.
like a few generations before that, it was like a rock shaped like a nipple. Like they're just
Yeah.
like,
I know, exactly.
and now like,
Now we're like,
click on German, like
yeah.
somebody's shitting on another person. Like, wow.
I can't get off without diarrhea.
I just
I
need it.
can't get off without diarrhea. That's what it is. I mean,
Can
these
you
kids,
shit on command? No, it's not going to work.
No, yeah,
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna
gonna
work.
work.
No.
Here's
no,
the
no.
cellophane. I need you to what?
yeah.
What? Where did you learn
I think
that?
it was Louis C.K. He's like, pornography. He's like, don't you think we have enough of it? It's the same thing. Have we made enough porn now that
That's
we can go,
hilarious.
fuck, okay, we've made enough porn.
We've filled the porn
But they're
quota.
still cranking out just volumes and volumes of it every single day. Just enormous amount of pornography.
And
every
and the
single
right
fucking
word
day.
is enormous.
Yeah, enormous. It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, kids are just flooded with it. There's no way you can have a kid now without him looking at porn. There's no way.
I know. What do you do? Like,
There's
do you
nothing
have
you
like
can
parental
do.
controls on? Like, do
Well,
they have
don't.
devices?
They're too young. I mean,
Yeah.
the most they can do on the computer, I'll set a movie for them or something, and I deprive them. The problem is that because they are deprived of digital technology, they try and get more and try and figure out how to work me over for like TV and stuff. But
yeah,
I kind of just don't do a lot of that. They're young though.
So. Yeah. But computers and kids, it's really just porn. I mean, computers. I mean, that's the thing you got to keep away from them.
I don't know.
There's no reason for a kid to have a computer.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, and
maybe
like some of the
research or
games are just like once they get going, like the big thing with Minecraft and some like they just sit there and their brains just go. They can't escape. I have a hard enough time putting my phone down. So.
Oh, no doubt with those games. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, they were worse. I remember I played for, I think 3 days straight.
What?
I forgot to eat and all that shit.
What were you playing?
Some kid in China died like a few weeks ago.
No.
Forgot to eat. Forgot to piss. Just played for 3 days straight, and then he just went, and died.
It's always some kid in
I'm
China.
like, there's got to be something wrong with the game if even one person does that.
That was they were playing while they had bird flu. They just
I don't know.
It had to be something.
I don't know, but I have heard of guys playing for days and not eating, and for some reason men are more affected with those video games than women. I don't think women really care too much. But men and boys, once they start doing those games, you could do that for days and not eat.
The desire to kill things.
Probably, or puzzles. I think guys like puzzles and or visual things and visual puzzles. I don't know. Some scientists know more.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's just.
But I've seen kids play those games for fucking days.
Yeah.
Days.
And then the whole like building levels, and then and I used to nanny for these kids, and they were really into World of Warcraft. This is like 10 years ago, and then but they were like kind of loaded. It's like they knew even at like 6th grade, I think they like had all their parents' like credit card information and stuff.
Yeah.
So they would just buy up. They could like level up.
Oh sure, you either like do the level or buy the level. Right? Yeah.
They would just start buying, and I'm like, oh my god, these rich families like they just have these.
The credit card must be like, the fucking war game. Credit card comes back with Minecraft. The fuck? I spent $1,000 on Minecraft.
They don't look probably.
They probably don't. No.
They don't even know. And then they'd be the problem that this kid I nannied for had was that he'd make it up to these high levels because he'd buy in, but then the other thing was you could pay somebody to get you there.
Oh,
you could pay.
What's the point in that?
Somebody to get you higher, but then he'd go up there, but he didn't know anybody to play with. Like there was nobody else there.
Oh,
he
really?
was like too high. And
he was too high in the level.
He couldn't even like do it because it was
too hard.
It's the whole reason you have to learn.
Work there.
You have to learn, right?
So not only are they sitting around playing the game, being lazy, they're paying someone else to play
They're paying someone else to do it, and then they still
That's
don't.
the American way.
And they're still unsatisfied because like they can't even get the reward.
Unlike that kid in China who was willing to die for them.
He's
At least he knew the value of the game.
Yeah.
All those sickening things. And then to spend money on that shit is like gambling. It's kind of like you have such an empty feeling after you lose in blackjack, and that's got to be an empty feeling too. You're like going, I spent $1,000 on a level.
Yeah.
A level of a game. Like, fuck, what a waste of money.
But you would rather play on your phone than play like actual games in Vegas, right?
I would rather do that, yeah. I would rather do that. Games in Vegas, blackjack scares me because I'm always next to somebody that's angry with me because I'm not playing correctly. And so I'll do some kind of blackjack move, and then they'll look at me and be like, you fucked up the cards for me. Some fucking angry drunk,
Right.
So I'm like, I'm not going to do that. And not only that, but like, I can't stand it when I have a 20 and then the dealer gets a goddamn 21.
That's really annoying.
It's just fucking annoying. And I got a 20. I got a 20.
I did it right.
Right.
Yeah.
I
got
did
a
all
20.
the right things.
Right.
A 20.
Yeah,
No, I don't
and the
really
dealer's just like, oh, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aw.
They, like, do that
There's
little, like,
only
the
one
sweep.
fucking combination that could beat me, and she gets it.
Yeah.
And then she goes, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh.
Do you play Vegas a lot?
Like perform there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a gambler though. I just like I'll take my chunk of money, whatever it is, maybe like $100, and then I'm happy to lose that for the night.
Yes, I'm the
But
same way.
It's fun. I love it. But I mean, if you keep going back, you're just like.
Where do you perform over there in Vegas?
Well, sometimes at the South Point, there's a dirty show there that's really fun. A late night dirty show.
Oh, yeah?
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And that's the last place where I was. I
Yeah.
actually recorded my 1 hour special at South Point.
At South Point. Where's
Yep.
South Point? It's like
It's southest point of the
southest
strip.
point of the strip.
It's kind of not like the fanciest casino, but a lot
Yeah.
of locals come there, and they treated us and me so great there.
Oh, do they? That's
yeah,
nice.
and the stage was really cool, so it was a nice place to shoot, and record.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
When did
Cool.
when
That's
did you
on
do
Hulu,
your
right?
special? That's on Hulu?
It came out on Hulu about a year ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is it an hour, a whole
It
hour?
is.
Wow,
Yep.
that's great.
That's
Put an hour
intense.
together is hard.
Yeah, but the best part about recording it is getting rid of that hour, because you work all those years to put that 1 hour together, and then you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, now I'm done with that. So
And
what
now
do I
you
do
gotta
now?
start
I
over,
can't use
though.
it anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much. I've pretty much
You
gotten
could
all of
use
that
it,
out.
though, if
I
you
can
want.
use some.
I
Well,
mean, sometimes.
I do songs, and some songs people want to hear again. It's not quite like
Yeah.
this. There's a few.
Oh my God, can you do some songs for us?
If you want, I brought my guitar.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
great, yeah.
Oh my God, for sure.
Oh, shit, that'd be great.
Sure, whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
grab it at any point.
Yeah.
Let's have some songs in a little bit. I like
That's a new thing for us, for sure. That'd be great. Somebody with
talent.
talent.
We don't know what that is.
We have no
Show
idea.
us.
My God.
So wait, did you and Ralphie meet doing stand up?
We met in Houston when I
Okay.
first started. It was an open mic. I hadn't seen him do stand up, but he was kind of like king shit at Turd Island over there, and he walked over like he was a hot shot right before I performed, and was kind of a dick. And said,
He was?
Yeah, he was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
He was kind of like policing the open mic, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I got up and I had a great first time. Like an amazing first time. And
Uh-huh.
so afterwards he came over to me and was like, that was really funny. And he gave me his pager number.
Oh.
And I didn't want to date a comic, and I never thought I would date anyone. He was 800 pounds back then. So the idea of us dating was like the furthest thing from my mind.
Yeah.
So we became friends, and then we got to know each other, and we ended up
Yeah.
dating we became really good friends. So
That's cool. So it's friends first, and then
yeah, like
blossomed into
I mean, it wasn't a long friendship, but it was immediate, like really good connection between
Yeah.
us.
That's cool.
And I was so naive, because like back then, I was of the I didn't. At first, I was like, "There's no way I'd date a fat guy." Like before him, I had only dated fit guys. In fact, it makes me sound. I haven't had that many boyfriends, but the guy right before him, I climbed a mountain with him. We went to the Himalaya together.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh
so,
my
like,
God.
So
Ralphie hasn't done that?
yeah, right. That would be. I would love for him to be able to do that, but he'd have to. Man, I would love for him to just be able to like walk out to the bluff at Runyon.
Yeah.
Like that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been 17 years, and it's really he's unhealthy at this point, because once you get to a certain age,
Yeah.
it doesn't the weight and the
Listen, I battle it, my family, and it's a difficult thing. I do it every single day. I try to talk to nutritionists, and it's my dad was a pretty big guy, really big guy. So it's hereditary, and it's all kinds of stuff. It's tough. It's very very frustrating and tough. To love somebody, like that, and like I was that with my father, and it just, it requires a lot of patience, and on Ralph and everybody's part, and I think food is just part of it. I think I don't know. For me, I'm like, huh?
It's addiction.
Yeah.
And when you get to that size, it's and it's hard. Like,
Yeah.
but he has a hard time with that, and it's just been really hard. Like we started talking at the beginning, that we don't need to do therapy, but it's just been
No.
really hard lately, and I don't know. You just don't want to watch somebody kill themselves.
No,
so
no,
sad.
No, but I love him. I think he's a wonderful guy and a really funny
Really
motherfucker.
funny, talented, sweet
Yeah.
person. You just wish people would learn to love themselves as much as everyone else loves them.
Yeah, definitely.
God, what would the world be like if that happened?
Right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, right? You can pretty much like point that to so many things.
Well, it's the thing in your brain that, you just got to give yourself a break.
Yeah.
Give yourself a fucking huge break. And, take it easy on yourself. It's tough. And God knows this fucking country has shitty food wherever you fucking turn.
Yeah.
You could walk out and get a goddamn, fast food every goddamn corner. It's ridiculous. It's hard to find the right food all the time. It's just tiring.
It is. You're on the road and you can't prepare, and it's
No.
a tough life.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a bus, so he can. But I just think you have to want to. Yeah, I think it comes down to loving yourself and wanting to be
Yeah.
in it for yourself and for your
yourself.
family.
Yeah.
It's tough. So anyway,
Well,
walk
our
out.
prayers, always with him. I love him. And
Yeah,
I
well,
love
he
you,
worked on Shallow Hal too. So.
Huh?
Shallow Hal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
He helped, he did some punch up or something, or went in one day, and I guess like consulting with a fat man.
Yeah.
A truly fat man.
Yeah.
Tell us. Oh God, that's
But
weird.
so now you're in LA most of the time, right?
Yeah,
and doing your thing here. Where do you go up here?
I do the Improv a lot and the Comedy Store, and I'm doing Irvine. I'm headlining at Irvine this week, which
Are
is
you?
awesome. Yeah, not the
Down
whole
there?
weekend, just one night, but yeah.
Oh, that's cool. What night?
Thursday, but this will
Thursday.
have already that'll already have happened.
I love that.
plug it. We'll
I
plug
love
it.
that Irvine down there.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
That club is awesome. So
is.
It was an awesome night by the time you play this, because it's going to be fun. It's like what is it, tomorrow?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it's brand new down there.
Cool.
Everything is like an umami. What do you call? How do you
Burger?
pronounce that thing?
Umami
Or
burger?
umami burger.
Yeah.
You want a burger? We're going to put everything on it and make it delicious.
So
Yeah,
good.
it's
Yeah.
so
Ooh.
good, and it's just they redid everything down there, so it's a really nice club.
Yeah.
Really nice club. I think it seats like 300-400 people.
Oh my God, it's massive.
It's massive.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's a
God,
lot
that's
of
gonna be
pressure.
fun.
No, it's really fun. I do it every couple of months. They've been
Yeah.
really good to me.
They've
so.
been good down there. They're nice folks down there.
Really
for
nice.
sure.
The improvs in general are awesome because I mean they're like
All over the place.
all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And they're all great. They're all in great areas for sure. No doubt.
I feel really lucky.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. And they have individual owners, or are they all like one giant owner?
Well, I
Like-
think that they're owned by the corporation, in Bud. And then I think they have their own managers, I think.
Okay.
There's
cool.
different branches of it owned by different there's certain partners, but I don't know exactly how it works either. But there's
But once you're in one place, it helps
I
other
think-
places,
What?
or not so much.
I don't know. I don't know how they work it. I think there's guys that get booked all over. I'm not sure how they work it over there. I really have no idea. I don't know what the
This is
fuck I'm
hilarious.
talking about. I don't know who I am.
Who wants to
Best
get
part of
booked
the
at an improv?
I don't know who I
It's
am.
hard. It's hard to get booked there though.
I know that's like
Yeah.
a great.
It's really
slot.
hard.
It's
to
really
get booked.
fun,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
cool.
like I said, I feel really blessed. It's cool.
Now, do you like stand-up?
Oh, hate it! I love it. It's a sick
Yeah.
obsession, right? Like
Yeah.
I love it so much.
How long you been doing it?
Since I met my husband, well, it's been like 17 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you do a lot of your guitar on stage?
I do. I used to just play songs, and then,
Yeah.
but then I've moved away from doing that. It took me a long time, but I just put the guitar down. I'll talk a little bit, and then the guitar's like the icing at the end. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's
I love
cool.
it. Yeah.
It's
That's
really-
cool. Yeah, it's fun. It's a great thing. I love it. And I've done it for a little bit.
how long?
Not long. Maybe
I've
4 years.
Because I've seen you around.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it for like 4 years here and there. I just started doing it. I come from Second City and that, so it's improv basic. I have a basic improv, and then I just started doing it 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, you kind of did it started when we started this show.
Yeah, something like that.
Kinda
Yeah,
around the same
yeah.
time.
But I still have the same act.
It's addictive, right?
Do you really?
I got a few other
You have
jokes.
some new stuff.
That's normal,
you
though.
know,
That's normal in the first few
What's
years.
the normal like? Like I've been doing it since 2011, maybe something like that, or
So,
2011.
George Carlin said if you write, and this, I mean, I think this is different for everyone, but one of his quotes, I think, and I'm probably going to misquote it, but it was like 5 minutes a year, which is, that's... but I
5
think-
minutes per year.
I think
Wow.
that it is different the longer you're in it, because you just get to know how to do things and get to build your voice. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
So,
I-
oh wow, he said
that's-
5 minutes per year.
yeah, and that's
Wow.
not true to everyone. I mean, like Ralphie has
Yeah.
9 1-hour specials, so like
Yeah,
that's
God, he's prolific.
He's prolific.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody has their own thing. For me, I write songs so I can write a little faster. It just depends
Yeah.
on who. But I mean, maybe he's talking about those gold bits that are just
Well,
amazing.
all of his bits were really good,
Really
you know,
good.
and I don't know how
Right.
long he worked on them, but yeah, like, you know, the words you can't say on TV, and then
All those bits were each of those bits were like 20 minutes long, George
know,
Carlin.
yeah,
so
that's
thanks
right,
a lot for that
yeah.
advice. But
yeah, each one of those jokes was about 20 minutes, you know, shit.
but everybody starts at
Yeah.
open mic with a few things, and then you just kind of grow from there. And it takes everybody like a different amount of time depending on
Yeah.
how many open mics they
Well,
go
I
to.
always think that like the more I do stand up, the more I realize that you might have a joke that you think you're not really sure if it's good or bad. You know, you don't know where it stands. You know, is it an all-star? Is it just in the middle, or really shitty? And then your job is to figure out if it's a good joke. And you say, okay, I think you start out thinking, yeah, I think it's a good joke. And then you try it out on a few audiences, and you get different fucking reactions from every single audience.
Sure.
The one thing about stand-up is it's really about the goddamn audience. You're like, did you have a good show? Well, yeah, the audience was good. I mean, so they got it, or they didn't get it. And does that mean my joke sucks? Not necessarily.
Right.
Should I throw that joke out? I don't think so, because the other audience in the, last three audiences loved it, but this one hated it. And then, so you sit there and go, all right, so whether or not it takes about 10 or a lot of shows to figure out, I'm going to keep that joke because as a percentage, I've killed with it. I've killed with it, maybe 60% of the times I've done it. So, but it takes a lot of doing it over and over again to see if it works, which is a pain in the ass. That's the hard thing. And that's just one fucking bit or one joke that you think is good,
Yeah. What's your experience?
Oh, God. I mean, if you know something works, just stick with it because the audience can be wrong. And you're
a lot of times they are wrong,
And there's some jokes, like I love this. I love a couple of my jokes. I just love the joke, and I don't care. Sometimes it doesn't work, and I just don't like to do it.
I like it.
Because it's a cute joke. And I think it's clever or whatever.
And
I'll
you like
even say
doing
that.
it.
Because sometimes the joke, like, if I do a joke that might be just, like, silly and that I enjoy doing it and it doesn't get a laugh, what will get a laugh is if I'm like, well, fuck you people, I like it. And then there's your laugh on it, which is almost just as good.
I agree. I mean, there's a lot of my act that I just won't give up just because I enjoy doing it. Yeah.
And people are going to like that.
Nobody wants to watch people not enjoying it. I mean, you want to see.
Well, it's not really enjoyable when you have people looking at you going, what the fuck is he So you have to sort of, I have a few of those clunkers that are so clunky that you have to address the audience going, what the fuck are you doing up there? And then you go, you didn't like that, did you? You didn't like that at all, did you?
I got some more.
I got more of that shit. I got a lot more of that shit.
Well, do you want to do some songs for us? That would be great.
A second.
Yeah,
I'll
get
grab
you
my guitar.
set up.
Nice. Gosh, how nice it is that we get this today.
Is like for real.
Usually it's just...
Look at that case. It's a case that's been around.
I wish I could play. I walked into Sam Ash the other day, and I just thought, God damn, look at all this fun instruments like drums and guitars, and it makes you want to play.
Oh, can we do this, Aaron? Let's see.
Oh, Aaron, yeah. Can you help us? Makes you want to play something, but then I realize I'm far too stupid to figure it out.
Well, it's that thing when you want to play and then you try. You're like, yeah, I'm going to fucking do it.
I want to do it. Everybody's had that moment where I want to do the guitar.
I stare at a ukulele in the corner of my house like all the time.
Do you? Yeah, I tried a ukulele.
Like, oh, God.
I've tried a ukulele, I've tried piano, and I've tried harmonica.
Yeah.
Failed at all three.
Wait, how could you fail at harmonica?
I just failed. I think I got to Old Susanna, don't you cry for me, where I come from, Alabama. Get out of here. Then I threw it out. I just threw it out.
Fuck you, harmonica.
Fuck you, harmonica.
Nobody
And
really
I tried
wants...
it in bed, like I listened to the recording going, all right, that's enough. Like, I'm going to watch TV. I'm going to watch TV.
You have to. It's like it's hard to. I started when I was so young. So my parents spent a lot of money on guitar lessons, and are probably like deeply regretting that decision because they probably never dreamed that I'd be doing it to play, dirty songs. So it's just like.
I think I'm gonna like this.
I know.
Dirty
cool,
tunes.
cool. What's the first one?
Well, they're not all dirty. Let's see. What should I do? This is probably my favorite song to play just because it's quick. And this is a duet between Anne Frank and Helen Keller.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Here you go. Anne Frank, obviously, she's the Jew hiding in the attic. I'm Jewish. And Helen Keller couldn't see, couldn't hear, but she was able to communicate, right? So here you go.
Oh, my God.
Shut up, you deaf dumb bitch. That's it.
That's an excellent song. That's an excellent
You
song.
can really see it too.
It's so funny.
That's really
But
funny.
let's see. I have I like playing new stuff for me, so it's not new to you. But this is a song I wrote recently, just about women lady bits as we age.
Okay.
Because I think do you worry about your lady bits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I worry about them. I do.
What's gonna happen?
I have a friend. One of my friends in apparently there's something called vaginal rehab, where apparently her vagina's falling apart, and like she goes and gets finger banged, and I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
Well, I could do
Kegel.
that.
yeah, it's a.
You'd be
doesn't
good
sound like
at
a fun
that.
job?
All you do is finger girls?
You just like tighten it around
Right.
all day long. Just
I could hang a shingle up. You're like, you want to fix your vagina? Get on in here and just finger girls?
that's there's a profession.
You
Dude,
could
I'm
do
in.
that. You could do that.
I'm in.
How big are your fingers?
Pretty goddamn hand.
Nice.
I don't know if they want big fingers or like
little
Thai
fingers.
boys, because really
It's a good idea on
There's
paper.
probably a whole like rainbow of guy who has
Right.
this job.
I would imagine you'd want a really tiny, like ET finger, because you want to tighten around
I just
that.
think for every
Right.
guy, it's a really good idea on paper, but then, you get like 5 good ones and then a real rancid one that comes in and it reeks so bad.
Like,
and then you're like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, the allure of that profession flies out the window. You can't choose your clientele.
No.
No, you can't come in and she goes, will you finger me? No.
Vaginal therapy does not
No.
discriminate.
It's
Does not
hilarious.
discriminate. Oh, my
So
God.
funny. Like
right.
a finger condom.
Yeah.
Oh. You're like, let me put my mask on for this one. Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because your pussy smells like Ebola. So let's move on. You know what? The truth is, you just look at her and go, what do you need it for anyhow? Let's be honest.
What do we need it for?
Just let it go.
Let it go.
So anyways, okay, here you go. I began to think I was looking fine when a hot boy smiled at me. I'm married, so I want to be clear. I wouldn't have acted seriously, but that innocent flirt ended up crushing my esteem that day. Because he waved at my kids, then he called me ma'am, and he turned and walked away.
Ah.
Well, I sat there dejected, feeling very lame. Then it occurred to me, old pussy needs a new PR campaign. Always recycle. Do not be confused. Brother, you know the truth. It's better when it's used. It's like pro-California recycle.
It is. Yes.
The muffler is good, and the engine purrs too. Who cares about dents? You never should buy new. Kids might mess it up, but all it needs is love, like your favorite old t-shirt or a beat-up baseball glove. It's a fucked up visual, but it works for it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Many things get better with age, like cars, wine, boats, and booze. So tap mama's ass, 'cause it's better when it's used.
I love it.
So if you find yourself a cougar, do not throw away. Like meatloaf or lasagna, it's always better the next day. Pussy doesn't spoil, so just turn out the light. Like sexual primate steak with a touch of cellulite. If you find yourself a MILF, you're gonna have some fun. And the best part, there'll be cookies and milk when you're done. 'Cause it's better. It's better when it's used. Recycle.
Yay!
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. That's so cool.
I think we're hitting a new movement about lady parts being celebrated
Yeah?
at a later stage in life.
Really?
Yeah,
What kind of a movement
I don't
is
know.
this?
Just-
I'm
it's-
gonna
Where have you
fucking
read about
start
this?
It's a movement as we get older.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where have you read about that? Why do you think that's going to happen?
Because I'm gonna make it happen. I don't know.
There's
lady
but
parts.
I feel like people are in general. There's like a nice, I mean, yes, there's the crazy side of things, but I think in general, like society is becoming more accepting of.
Do you
Lady
feel that there's a
parts?
celebration of old balls too?
Exactly.
Like we just need to all get on the same page here. 'Cause
Right.
nobody's
Oh, do I have to
celebrating
do
like
that?
a long pair of nuts that are just
No,
yeah,
just
it's just
dangling,
sad.
saggy.
Aging is sad and it sucks.
It does.
It
There's nothing
does. I
great
mean,
about it.
I mean, we get wiser. Ugh.
Big
who
deal.
I don't want to
that?
be wiser.
That doesn't
I don't
help
care.
anyone.
It just makes you bitter.
It does.
It does.
I know. I
It
even
does.
feel at this
Yeah.
point in my 30s, I know more than I want to know about life. Like I was definitely more confident, more daring. You know, like I
Well-
was a more fun person when I was 18.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I was just because we didn't know so much shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you didn't have any responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
awesome.
didn't care, and you know,
Yeah.
you just.
I'm just
I felt
afraid
like
of losing energy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
That's
if
the
I
other
even,
thing.
whatever endeavor I go into now, my first thought is, am I going to have enough energy to do that? You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you want to go have just a couple drinks, or you want to meet us for go to a movie? And I'm like, do I have enough energy for a movie? Do I?
Can I make it
mean,
through this?
Am I gonna make it through this? I don't know.
So
if I
my
am.
husband
I'm
and I
not
went
sure.
to FYF, which is a fest. It's Fuck Yeah Fest. It was down at
Fuck
USC.
Yeah
It was at
Fest.
USC this weekend, or Exposition Park. And you know, it's one of these it's like Coachella. You know, there's all these different
Yeah.
stages and all these things.
Big
well, we
party.
park our car. We look up where to park, and so they say, oh yes, FYF parking over here. So we park. And then, like, we're walking, and, like, we can see signs, and, like, we realize we've now been walking pretty close to 2 miles to get to the entrance. Now, this is at the beginning
Good
of the
fucking
festival
God.
where you're going to stand on your feet for the next, like,
No.
7
So you just turn around
hours.
and go home.
I mean, seriously, we kind of should have, because
Yeah.
it was so brutal. And then, like, you know, the distance between each stage, so we'd look and be like, okay, Solange is here now, but we want to get over to see Belle and Sebastian and then come
Yeah.
back in time for Morrissey. And, you know, we're, like, doing
Oh,
the
Morrissey
whole
was
thing.
there?
Yeah, Morrissey was
Wow.
there. And, you know, D'Angelo and FKA
D'Angelo.
Twigs and the whole thing. And, like, we're, like, mapping it out. And then we realized, like, we got to get back to the car.
It's 2 miles.
Fuck me, man. I have not.
Wow.
And I like to hike. It's different than hiking, though. Standing on the concrete
Well, and it's
for like
super
7
hot,
hours.
right?
So
And
Yeah.
close.
it's hot.
I thought I didn't know
And
if I
that's
was
the
going
thing.
to
It's
make
like,
it.
you know, you're like, on paper, you're going festival, fun, music,
Fuck
food,
yeah.
fuck yeah, festival, drinking, fun, cool.
No.
They don't tell you about the 2 mile walk, the
No.
traffic jam after that, and
And how old your
Fucking-
body is.
how old your fucking body is,
That's
and
the
how much
worst.
you can't fucking, like Coachella, great idea on paper, but
Ooh.
the only way I would go is in a camper and like
Yeah, you just gotta be like, I'm at the point in my life where I need
help.
a VIP. I need,
Yeah, you need to be
help.
VIP. That's-
Yeah.
I guess
I need the
that's what
VIP
happens.
for everything.
At 18, you don't know what VIP feels like. So you're like, all right,
Yeah,
I'll
you
stand
don't
out
even
here.
know what a VIP is.
Because
Yeah.
ignorance is bliss.
Exactly. You don't even know
This
Oh,
is just
yeah.
the way it is.
Yeah. I won't take a flight. It's like, well, if I get first class. I mean,
Yeah.
flights suck even now, you know, but I mean, concerts out of the question unless they have great fucking seats. You know, and somebody will wheel me in.
Right.
And
You
so, you know,
could be on a gurney.
Get on a gurney.
Oh, my God.
and, you know,
Or
fucking,
like, go to, how about Disney? You got to go to Disney and stand in lines. And
fuck. No,
Yeah,
because
wait, why
the
is-
reward is not worth the exertion of energy.
That should be how VIP. It should be you get a bed. Like you basically get wheeled
Get a
around.
bad somebody wheel you
with
in.
yes, you get an attendant.
we should all go to
Yeah.
concerts when we are like geriatric, and you just get pushed around the concert and drooling, but you're like, I made it to the.
I made it.
I-
That would be the way to do
Well-
Coachella or something. Get in your little rascal and just
Yeah.
kind of like.
Even sporting events too. I'm like, I'll watch it on TV because it's much more enjoyable.
I know.
If I have to sit there and worry about whether or not my knee is going to go out, like on the way back to the car, and it's just no, it's just not.
And that's
enjoyable.
a legitimate concern.
Yeah.
It's on the table. This is not fabrication. Like there is I was worried my knees were going to go out too.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, it takes away from the joy of seeing Morris.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But then he was looking so old. Oh Jesus
Was
Christ!
he?
Oh, no.
Morrissey
Yeah.
looks.
Was he
so
look old?
He's sitting on. He puts his leg up on the. He does like he's doing literally some stretching during the
No way.
show. He's sweating bullets. He's in this like blue
Is
kind
he
of
gray?
He's
All
just
gray.
gray and just kind of like a little bit like soft,
That's when you know,
Morrissey.
like the people
No.
that you remember, like
Yes.
idolizing are now.
Yeah.
Oh my
you're
God!
cute.
Yes, and he like
I was
put his-
watching VH1 and I saw like New Order or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
out, and I looked at it, I'm like, whoa.
Whoa,
These
times
guys
have
are old,
changed.
old. Yeah.
He puts his leg up on the speaker and he just kind of like he honestly looked. He just had to take a minute. Like
Yeah.
Morrissey needed a minute. He just kind of put both
Jesus.
hands on there and just
Yeah.
you could
And
see
you
him
know
kind of
what's
take a
so
deep breath.
funny is like Mick Jagger, all these old rock and roll guys that are still dressing like guys. Wear a blazer. Fuck.
No, put some regular
Dude,
clothes.
put some regular. At this point, you're 70.
He's
You're
awesome.
70.
Come on, he can still pull off a pretty good show. I
Jagger,
saw.
yeah. But I mean, you're 70.
Yeah.
You're wearing jeans from a 20-year-old.
You're Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, at some point, I don't care. You got to slip into
gotta
the blazer.
You can't. What? You know
You
what?
got to slip into Hager slacks.
You can't have
You just
leather.
got to. You just fucking got to because you're 80.
Like a 70-year-old
You know,
man in
because
leather
you're-
pants,
Huh?
like leather
An old
pants.
man in
yeah.
leather pants, and it's like, well, I'm not old yet. Yeah, you are. You actually were 5 years ago, and you got to wear like Hager slacks.
Oh my God!
You just got to.
That's so funny. What if geriatric fashion became leather pants and it just changed? Yeah, I guess our generation grows. This is how we do it.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Like,
no.
I live in Laurel Canyon, and there's like all the Canyon moms are all ex-actresses and models, and they're all beautiful. And you show up at school events, and the moms are like super hot, wearing like leather pants.
Leather
and like,
pants.
You're like, dude, this is not like any other elementary school.
Yeah,
No,
but
to
you don't have to
me-
feel bad. You're super hot.
Well, thank you,
Yeah.
but it was just like.
Well, I don't
You're
care.
one of them. You're
I'm
one of
a
them.
Canyon mom, I guess.
You are a
I will
Canyon
say,
mom.
like, leather pants and dressing like your 20s is okay when you're 30s, your 40s, your 50s, half of your 60s, half of your 60s. And then when you reach 66, boom, you're done.
You're done.
You're fucking done. You're done, lady. No more leather pants. No, guys, no more puka bead shells. Take it all off.
Michelle.
Take it fucking all off. The earrings, all of it goes at 67,
Here's the real
60,
tragedy.
70, 70,
But
70.
if Mick Jagger, though, you got to be like, it's Mick
I
Jagger.
guess. I think he
He
looks
has a
foolish.
free pass, I think. But
I
here's
think he looks foolish. He's 80.
How did you feel when
That looks
Madonna
dumb.
walks around in the like skimpy stuff? Because she's like
No.
still has the hot body, but it doesn't work like it used to.
No, God,
at
no.
all.
No,
Right.
at some point.
it feels she's like
Here's what I think. I
old.
think that the only thing age gives you is dignity. You've lived it. You're still on the planet. You're
Right.
still here. You're still walking around. You can tell, out of just for the sheer fact of living, you can tell a lot of people, hey, I know about that, just because you've lived. Now that gives you a gold star.
You see more shit.
But that's dignified. You know what I mean? And
unless you've just been a douche your whole life.
unless you've been a douche, you
Stepping on
haven't
everyone.
even opened up your eyes and you've been a dick your whole life. But usually just living gives you some kind of knowledge and dignity. So to dress like you're 20, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, she's been there, done that.
But I'm
already.
saying also just because the one thing youth have is their bodies. They're hot, young bodies. And so they can show it off in cool clothes.
Mm-hmm.
They can show it off wearing cool clothes. And when you're fucking old, I'm sorry, balls are drooping down to my knees.
Right.
Fucking, I got tits, I'm fat. I'm wearing a blazer.
You're
Cover
you
the
don't
fucking
think you should
shit
be in
up.
skinny pants?
shouldn't.
No, with a tucked in
No.
white T-shirt and
No.
yeah.
And when you do, it only makes me think there's something wrong with you.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
something fucking wrong. Like there's something disconnected. Because I don't think that it's cool. I think I immediately go, there's something wrong with you. I mean, look at your balls. Look at you. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
we gotta get going, but we gotta talk real quick about Inside Out sketch.
Yes, let's talk about
Yeah.
Because I just did that yesterday. It just came out. We shot a sketch that was a parody. But did you see the movie? Did you guys?
I
see it?
did, yes.
Inside Out?
Adorable.
Yeah. So Riley, the little girl, what happens when she grows up is kind of the idea. Because Bing Bong, the character in it's in
Yes.
every Disney movie, they have to kill somebody.
I know,
And they
that
kill
was
her
terrible.
childhood friend, although he's creepy a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's Richard Kind, so he's always a little bit creepy.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to find out what would happen if Bing Bong came back to Riley in a drug trip.
Yeah, that's
Because that's
awesome.
when your subconscious comes open. And so if you guys get a chance, click on it because
Cool.
we're
Yeah,
very
we'll
proud
tweet
of
it. We'll tweet it out today.
It's really cool. I'm
Inside Out.
really
It
proud
looks
of it.
great.
It's great production
yeah,
value,
yeah, it
right?
looks- yeah.
Yeah. So.
Awesome.
And all those
We'll look
actors
for
are
it.
so funny.
So good. Lots of good comics in it. Jill Michelle was in it. She played Disgust, and Darren
Yep.
Carter played
Darren Carter.
Fear.
So
Party
funny.
starter.
He's
I
so
love
funny.
Darren.
Oh my
like
God.
they're all, everyone is great. So
Yeah.
like you gotta
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah,
All right,
we will.
cool.
Absolutely. Lahna, this has been such a pleasure. Everybody,
Thanks a lot,
she's
Lahna.
on our network, Big 10.
Oh, Perfect 10.
Or Perfect 10,
That's
sorry.
okay. Perfect 10 podcast.
Sorry,
Perfect
I
10.
went to Madison. It's all
Way to
just- I know. I'll fuck it up. Perfect 10 podcast. And then, let's see, you're on the road a lot.
Yeah, you can just go check me out on my name's spelled Lahna. Lahna Turner,
Okay,
Turner. So you can find me online, follow me on Twitter, all that kind of stuff, and you can find me.
Okay,
Cool.
To your
perfect.
place.
What a pleasure. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Guys. Thank
Yeah,
you.
come back again soon.
Please.
All
Anything,
right.
you're awesome. Thank you.
Thanks again.
Thanks to Aaron, our producer, and everything. Everybody else here at All Things Comedy. Love ya.
See you guys.
Bye.